You brought Sharia law to kill the Christians in Nigeria. US senators meet to accuse Nigerian government. Hey, my people, I tell you, saying a small, the US will be intervening in the case of the Christians. This is no longer this is not just the Biafrans alone now. Now they are now intervening on the case of the Christians. Now, US government are now looking at the Biafrans killing of the Igbos and also the killings of the Biafrans. In fact, war don't take place. Yes, one of the US senator by name Ted Cruz has accused the Nigerian government of killing the Christians through through the use of Sharia law. I'm telling you, if you check it very well, you will see that the Sharia law has finally been detected in sections of the Nigerian constitution. Are you not taking note of it? Are you not taking note of it? I'm telling you. And that is what they are introducing to us in this country bit by bit, using it to get a hold of each of us, but God no go let them succeed. Now look at what has just been indicated here in this very document. It said Nigerian officials know their policies have created an environment in which Christians are being persecuted and slaughtered, including their enforcement of Sharia law and their tolerance of Islamist violence. My people, if you look at it very well, you will see that some of the actions and some of the decisions that is being taken in Nigeria, you will see that there is an atom of Sharia in it. You look at it very well, you will see that sometimes when and things is being done, illegality is being done in Nigeria, you will see that that very illegality will be tagged to be the right thing. Why the right thing that is being done will now be tagged to be an evil thing? Now look at the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the terrorists that they do grant amnesty to in Nigeria. Now look at those terrorists. Look at them. Those terrorists are being sat with, negotiated with, and granted amnesty. Why that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they left him in detention. Okay, I'm not even talking about amnesty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because already my commenters have said Nnamdi Kanu doesn't need amnesty. What Nnamdi Kanu needs is a total freedom, because he has done nothing. He has done nothing, and that is why he's taking the move to make sure that his case is stopped. Yes, it's stopped. You understand? So now, in this very case, the U.S. senators have met, most especially Ted Cruz, yes, one of the very top senators, have taken it up against the Nigerian government to fight against the illegalities that they are causing on the innocent, Biafrans. In fact, I'm very, very impressed by this very decision coming from Ted Cruz. And you see, Ted Cruz is also working in line with Donald Trump movements to make sure that the decision that the terrorists find their end in Nigeria, that they no longer exist in Nigeria. The Cruz has given a second, that is a support to the release of the War Department of the U.S. Army to Nigeria. In fact, he said that, look, that if this can be done, believe me, few days Nigeria will experience peace, at least for once. Oh my God, my people, if that can just happen, I tell you, you will see how good Nigeria is going to be. So now everything being equal, the US is taking the bull by the horns. You can see that the fight is no longer being handled by Donald Trump alone. Now other top personalities in the US are now giving Donald Trump a supportive hand. Global bodies and global communities, international communities, members of the international communities are now coming in to support Donald Trump. My dear people, what can be more interested than what has just been, revealed on this very day? Now, the killing of the genocidal killings of the Christians, I will tell you, didn't just start today. It didn't just start today. So, Bola Tinubu telling Donald Trump that we are capable of handling the genocidal killing of the Christian is just a cheap blackmail, because he doesn't want Donald Trump to come and strike and put an end or get rid of the terrorists in his administration. He knows he doesn't want his administration to have that very red flag. He doesn't want his administration to have that very red flag. He's afraid. He's afraid. So now, the coming of these U.S. senators is what is now going to awaken the spirit of Donald Trump the more. Yes, because these U.S. senators, after giving it a proper look, they have decided to pass a bill in the Senate. A bill, and you know what it means for someone for the Senate to pass a bill. It's just like the Nigerian Senate, the National Assembly passing a bill to see how to put an end to terrorism in Nigeria. That is how these people have decided to do. And I tell you, if this eventually happens in the USA, I tell you, Nigeria will experience peace, at least for once. Now, Donald Trump release of the War Department of the U.S. Army is one very big thing that is about to happen. In fact, some of them are already in Nigeria, and that is why you saw in the video where El-Rufai, Gumi, and Asai Kubo being on the run. I get it now. That's why I saw them being on the run. So there is serious fear in Abuja. All of them don't need Japa, because why? Because they no say hand don't touch them. They know hand don't touch them. And I'm very happy that this is happening. I'm very happy this is happening. Enough is enough. We must not, let these people be. I want you to pay attention to this very voice, because this is actually a point that I want you to take home with. Please go nowhere. Listen. I'll be right back. It's a short video. Listen to this.
We have Christians in those states. We have other people. Both EKs during the state, but you now pass it into law and you started doing Sharia something in the state. Whereas you have multi-religious people in the state. And because of this Sharia now, people have been persecuted, you have listened to the testimonies of so many people who were born and brought up from the north, how they were being persecuted. Even so many of them were denied admission, denied local government of origin. Why? Because they are not Christians. This extremism will never rise without Sharia. This extremism will never go anywhere without Sharia. Any place you are seeing extremism, it is tied to Sharia. Why is it that nobody is raising the law in the House of Rep or House of Senate to stop Sharia in Nigeria? Nigeria cannot remain one without you stop Sharia. And I believe that these people, it's their right to practice what they believe, but if you want to practice it, you've got to seek for your own country. And that is what Boko Haram is doing. That is why they love Boko Haram. Someone like Buhari will tell you, if you fight Boko Haram, it's a fight against the North. When Boko Haram started, someone like Sultan of Sokoto was against people fighting this Boko Haram. And that is why Shekam Gumi and the rest will also tell you, don't kill these people, don't do this, enter peace agreement with them. Why? Because they see them as freedom fighters. They see them as their own warriors. They don't see them like criminals and so on and so forth. That is my own opinion. And it's a verifiable fact.
Have you heard this? Have you heard it? They pass it into law. They passed a Sharia law into law in Nigeria. Where is it done? They passed a Sharia law in Nigeria. Why? And they start putting it into practice. Why? This is what we keep saying. And when we keep saying it that there is terrorism, there is genocidal killing of the Christians, they will say it is a lie. And this, what led to the genocidal killing of these Christians is the enforcement of this Sharia law. And that is why when you go to court, and they pass a particular charges, and that very particular charges maybe it's supposed to favor the Christian because of the rule of the law of Sharia. That very charges will turn upside down and favor that very person because he is not a Christian. And that's why you see that many Christians suffer in persecution unjustly. I'm telling you, in Nigeria, see what they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that no court in Nigeria will ever grant him a win. That is because of one of these things we are talking about. These people, they know what they are doing. Help to share this video. Let this video go viral. Let these people be exposed and let the truth be known to the public. We must not keep low or keep quiet of this evil. This is evil, my fellow Nigerians. If you keep this to yourself, it means you are not supporting the truth. And it means that you are not a good supporter of the Biafran. Thank you.